Okay, here's my audience. Today, America is labeled among the fattest country in the world, alongside Mexico, with an obesity rate of 31.8%, according to Tracy Miller of the New York Daily News. This means that 31.8% of our American population is obese. It is believed that citizens indulge in fat-filled foods and high-calorie beverages because of the cheap price and their convenience in customers' everyday lives. A study done by the New York Daily News shows that 3 out of 10 people consumed a fast food meal within the past 12 hours. Or our society has become dependent on the meals that are prepared for us and accessible right at our fingertips. However, with this convenient alternative comes a risk to our health and gradual change in our physical appearance with irregular consumption. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 2005, the growth rate of fast food consumption was 2% higher than the growth rate of at-home food consumption. In accordance with the change, the percent of consumers that were classified as obese more than doubling, increasing from 14% to 30%, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention published in 2005. Clearly, these numbers support that the overconsumption of fast food directly correlates to obesity. The cheap prices of fast food are luring customers into purchasing fast food too frequently. Putting a higher tax on fast food would potentially eliminate the regular purchase of fast food for many citizens. Let's take a look at the popularity of fast food and how cheap prices and convenient meals contribute to the increasing obesity rate in America, and why it would be beneficial to put a higher tax on fast food. Let's begin by examining the popularity of fast food among American citizens. We live in a world today where the streets are lined with fast food restaurants, and shopping malls houses just as many stores as fast food court grab-and-goes. The ever so common occurrence of these restaurants can take the blame for our desire to indulge in them way more often than we should. According to Timothy J. Richards, author of the Journal of Agricultural and Resource Economics article, Fast Food Addiction and the Power Market, there is evidence from medical research that the nutrients in fast food are inherently addictive. Many argue that if fast food restaurants were not so popular in our communities, people would be less likely to consume them frequently, and eating out would only be done on special occasions. The Census of Retail Trade reports that per capita, the number of fast food restaurants in the United States has doubled between 1972 and 1999. These options are available to people. They use them when they're in need of a quick, convenient, and a cheap meal. The locations of these unhealthy food vendors are most convenient for consumers, whether they are located right outside our neighborhoods or right next to the most popular shopping center. The increase America saw during that time regarding the number of fast food restaurants directly reflects the increase in the obesity rate as well. During that time, the obesity rate nearly doubled because of the poor choices citizens were making regarding meals or even snacks. Although there is little that can be done about where these health harmful food chains pop up all around the nation, citizens must acknowledge that they are doing what they are doing for these franchises when purchasing from them. The fast food business has one goal. It's to lure you in to make a profit. They're not concerned about your health, nor they are concerned about turning you away after you've already eaten there X amount of times. These businesses know exactly where to start up their newest location, whether it be conveniently located right off the interstate or smack dab in the middle of a college campus. Most often, the advertisements we are exposed to contain in some way an item that is sold at a fast food restaurant, whether it be specific to a place or a good in general, like a tailgate food. People are exposing themselves to advertisements that influence them without even being aware of the business they are being pulled into. The advertisement creates a desire for a craving that item, and people will go to lengths to satisfy that craving. The concept of fast food also provides a convenience factor and social aspects for customers as well. Many argue that putting a high fast food tax would not be beneficial because it is your food, your body, your choice. And that self-control is key. Fast food offers customers a satisfying, convenient, and quick meal that during a busy day, most customers do not have the health benefits in mind. Andrea Freeman, the author of Fast Food, Oppression Through Poor Nutrition, published in the California Law Review, explains, Fast food has become a major source of nutrition in low-income neighborhoods across the United States. The convenience of fast food has shown most powerful in African American and Latino communities, according to the California Law Review. In communities like these, there is overabundance of fast food and a good lack of access to healthier foods. These cultures seem to be directly affected, resulting in food-related death and disease. The overconsumption of fast food has directly correlated to a rise in the national obesity rate. At the first of the year, it is no surprise that every gym is packed with citizens making it their goal to hit the gym X times per week to get fit. But how much can a workout so many days a week do for you? The right way to shed pounds and feel better about yourself is through your daily diet. People thrive on hours at the gym each day, however, continue to indulge in these fast food meals on a regular basis, which ultimately cancel each other out. According to the Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report published in 2009, over the past decade, obesity has become recognized as a national health threat and a major public challenge. The report states that in 2008, 72.5 million adults in the United States were classified as obese. Approximately half of these cases were the cause of an unhealthy diet, including fast food meals. Obesity is a major health problem which can result in heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, and ultimately premature death. I believe that if we change the prices of fast food, the United States would see customers choosing healthier options when both were presented to them at the same price. This would lower our national obesity rate and keep citizens living more positive and healthy lives. Putting a higher tax on fast food could potentially deter customers away from overeating at fast food franchises and steer them more towards healthier options. It is evident that fast food provides all right factors for students in between classes or business professionals on the go. These cheap options result in customers not stopping to think about what they're doing before they have already consumed a day's worth of calories in one bite. A higher fast food tax would make customers think about what they're purchasing before they indulge in the unhealthy option. Putting a higher tax on fast foods would eliminate the excuse because it's cheaper when deciding between a $1 hamburger and a $7 salad. Mark Bittman of the New York Times states, "The food industry appears incapable of marketing their healthy foods. Whether its leaders are confused or just stalling, it doesn't matter, because the fixes are not really their problem. If the government can tax potentially harmful substances like tobacco and alcohol and put a higher tax on tanning, all of which have been linked to health problems, why aren't they doing the same for fast food that has been directly linked to obesity in many studies?" Now that we have discussed the popularity of fast food and the direct problem it has on people today, raising the tax on fast food items could ultimately help individuals and the United States as a whole. The United States has seen a dramatic increase in obesity among American citizens due to the cheap prices of fast food that tease customers into purchasing these foods regularly. Putting a higher tax on fast food could possibly eliminate the regular purchase of fast food for many citizens. Each person is directly affected by the fast food market, whether you're near shopping malls filled with smells of fried food or even the people around you struggle with obesity. Government officials should strive to increase the tax on fast food items in the light of healthier America, and further inform customers about the effects of their diet choices. Whether it is a busy weekend or a casual weekend, healthier alternatives are always an option, and oftentimes we focus on what comes out of our pockets rather than what we are putting into our bodies. So next time, look at things a little differently and start the road to a healthier lifestyle right here, right now.